This is the USAACE-8, 8 minutes with an Army Aviation subject matter expert. Let's fly with the topic, Army Aviation Branch Awards.
I'm Lieutenant Colonel Chris Mariani, the director of the G14.
I'm CW2 Robert Simmons. I am the G1 Operations Officer.
What are the Army Aviation Branch Awards and where can we find information about them?
The awards we manage at the Department Army level as a branch, the LSD Parker Award, Order of the Dedalians Award, and the American Legion Aviators Post 743 Award. The individual award is the Ann Moore Lindbergh Award, which recognizes civilian spouses and their significant contributions to Army aviation.
Tell me more about these awards.
LSD Parker is a legend in Army aviation, one of the founding fathers. He was a pioneer of the branch and actually served as the commanding general of Army aviation for 5.5 years. This annual award is divided into 4 categories. There's combat support, combat service support, and TDA. Each year, one winner is selected as the top aviation battalion in each of the 4 categories. And the winners of each of the 4 categories then compete for the top aviation battalion of the year. Each year, all the Army commands, Army service component commands, and direct reporting units have the opportunity to submit one aviation unit under their command, either a unit, battalion, or task force for each of the 4 categories. The commands usually determine their submissions using local boards and other means to select their winners. And then those packets are sent to our office and consolidated for our DA level board that we host here at Fort Rucker. Commanding General USAACE here, he serves as the executive agent for the Parker Award competition, and he also designates a chairperson to conduct the board. The announcement of the awards occurs about mid-November, and the winner announced towards the end of November. We send out an annual announcement around July timeframe, so all the units are aware of the timelines, deadlines, and also the packet requirements. After the winners are announced, the awards themselves are presented at our annual Aviation Senior Leader Forum that is held here at Fort Rucker. Normally takes place the last week in January, first week in February during non-COVID times. And the winning battalions are able to be recognized in front of all of the Army Aviation senior leadership, as well as several former leaders in the aviation branch. Some of the notable winners, we'll talk about last year's winners in the 4 categories, just to kind of show the diversity, because this award is across all of the components. So last year, the top aviation battalion for the combat came out of the 10th Cab. 1st Battalion, which is part of Task Force Dragon for their efforts down in Afghanistan. The combat support came out of 4th Cab this year. 2nd Battalion, Task Force Mustang, also in Afghanistan. Combat service support was 34th Cab, National Guard Task Force for their efforts in Kuwait. And then the TDA was actually one of our USAACE units this year, out at the 128th, the 1st, the 2nd, and 210th.
The Order of the Dedalians presents 2 annual awards to recognize the flight safety practices and exceptional aviators. One of those is the Brigadier General Hutton Memorial Award, which is presented to a major command that has demonstrated outstanding professionalism and made invaluable contributions to the advancement of flight safety in Army aviation. The other one is the Exceptional Pilot Award, which recognizes the acts of valor as an aviator, outstanding performance and mission accomplishment, or an extraordinary leadership display in support of air operations. There is a 3rd Dedalian Award that is presented on a rotational basis. One year it'll go to the Army, the next year it'll go to the Air Force. It is called the Weapons Systems Award. This award recognizes individuals, groups, or organizations, military or civilian, that have contributed the most outstanding weapons systems development which operates in whole or in part in the aerospace environment. The Brigadier General Hutton Memorial Award was established in 1978. The Exceptional Pilot Award was established in 1999, and the Weapons System Award was established in 1970. The announcement is typically sent out to the field towards the end of January. Packets are typically due to USAACE at the beginning of March. USAACE will hold the selection board around mid-March and send the list of winners to the Order of the Dedalians by usually around 1 April. The nomination and judging process, what happens is MACOM submit packages to the USAACE G1 for And USAACE acts as the DA level authority, and then they convene a board to select the awardees. Did we send the names to the Order of the Medallions, and they will be the ones who contact the winning organization. Some of the most recent notable award recipients for the Order of the Medallions: Brigadier General Hutton Memorial Award, which was awarded to 1st Squadron, 17th Cav Regiment of the 82nd Airborne, located at Fort Bragg, North Carolina. The Exceptional Pilot Award was awarded to CW2 Taylor S. Watson at the 160th SOAR at Fort Campbell, Kentucky, for his deployment efforts, where he earned a air medal with Valor device and was a CASEVAC pilot. The Weapons Systems Award was awarded to Charlie Company 1st of the 227th Air Attack Recon Battalion, 1st Air Cav Brigade, located at Fort Hood, Texas, for their operational tests and evaluation of the JAGM.
And the last award we are responsible for at the USAACE level is the American Legion Aviators Post 743 Award for Valor. It's from the only aviator American Legion post around, Post 743, which was founded all the way back in 1922. 1952, the post initiated the Valor Award, and they accept annual submissions from the Army, Air Force, and Navy to recognize acts of aerial valor, both in and out of combat. Nominees must be rated aviators and who have accomplished an act of valor or courage during aerial flight within that calendar year. They can be either active duty, National Guard, Reserve, serving on active duty. Civilian employees of the Army actually are not eligible for this award. The American Legion recognizes that extraordinary aviation fleets are often part of a whole crew, but this award is an individual award. So nominations are typically due to the USAACE G1 mid-February, and the board is, if we get nomination packets, the board will be held the last week of February. The results on their website actually goes back to 2014 of the most recent winners. American Legion normally offers to pay for the travel and accommodations for the winner and their spouse or one of the military representatives to go up to the annual banquet that the post has, which is located in New York.
Are templates or examples for these awards provided?
We get asked this all the time from the field, whether it be to provide them a example packet, a submission from the last year's board, or even to provide a review before the board. We cannot honor these requests because we're trying to ensure the integrity of the board.
For USAACE units, do they submit their packets directly to the USAACE G1, or how do they get routed?
To keep the board fair and the process fair, they actually have to compete at the TRADOC level. So their submissions go straight from the brigade, one of the 3 brigades under USAACE, straight up to TRADOC. TRADOC submits the winning unit, whether it's a USAACE unit or another TRADOC organization, directly to the USAACE G1.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the USAACE-8.